Next, we will look at acceleration and deceleration. Acceleration basically means speeding up, whereas deceleration means slowing down. But we need to quantify acceleration by looking at how much speed change every 1 second. So we have our definition here where we say that the rate of velocity change per unit time. If we put into layman term, it simply means the amount of speed that changes for every 1 second. So we have A equals to V minus U over T, where V is the final velocity, meaning the speed you end with, U, initial velocity, the speed you start with, and time interval, which is the time taken between these two speeds. Now let's take a look at one example over here. Now, in this question, the car starts from rest. They tell you it starts from rest means your U is equals to 0. And it's accelerated to a speed of 48 meters per second. So this will be your V. And it takes 10 seconds, so this will be your T. So can you see that this is an easy application of the formula? Next, let's take a look at example 3. We start with 58 meters per second, so this is your U. And after braking for 10 seconds, it has a speed of 33 meters per second, so this will be your V. And 10 seconds is your T. When you apply your formula, you will notice that you will get a negative answer. This implies that your car is slowing down. It actually undergoes deceleration. But because the question asks for acceleration, so please keep the negative value. Now, there are a few ways to talk about deceleration. One is to say that it's slowing down. One is say that it is retarding or retardation, or sometimes we call it negative acceleration. Let's take a look at one example for your deceleration. Can you see the difference between the question just now and now? This asks for retardation, whereas the previous question asked for acceleration. If the question asks for retardation, please remember to remove the minus sign for your final answer because the word retardation or even deceleration implies negative already. In this case, there's another interesting thing that you need to take note about is 1 minute. In all your calculation, please remember to convert all your data given to SI unit because if you don't convert, your answer will be wrong. All formulas require your data to be in SI unit. For acceleration, you will also need to remember that acceleration can be defined from your speed time graph gradient. This is very important because most of the time your acceleration is found from the gradient of your speed time graph. A positive gradient implies acceleration, a negative gradient implies deceleration. Next value that you need to remember about acceleration is the acceleration due to free fall. It means that object falling will experience constant acceleration. Let's take a look at the following diagram. We all know that in real life, feather will reach the floor later than a hammer. But in the event when there is no air resistance, both will be falling at the same rate, meaning they have constant acceleration. And in this case, the acceleration due to gravity on Earth is 10. So every 1 second, they will increase the speed by 10 meters per second. Thank you. This is the end of your acceleration versus displacement chapter.